Hi, my name is JT Crestwell. I was born in Landover, Maryland, and I currently live in Arnold, Maryland. My family tree, it's huge. So we have a huge line going back. It's my mom's side. It's most likely slaves, and then my father's side, his mother, free people. So my mom is from Colorado, and my dad is from the Baltimore area, and they both met at Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia, which is an HBCU, and maybe like 3 or 4 years after they graduated, they got married and had me. But as a result of their meetup, since I went to HBCU, that really instilled like a sense of pride in their culture and stuff like that, and they tried to instill that in me growing up. So most of the time, they wouldn't leave the teaching of my culture to like basic studies in school, so they would take the time to like teach me themselves about what they know about our history and our culture. You know, I feel like now I know a lot more than what they taught me, but you know, I'm still very happy that they even at least gave an effort to, you know, show how much of a proud culture I have. My mom grew up pretty much upper middle class, but my dad grew up in lower working class. Pretty much most of my family is college educated, especially my mother's side. They really value education. It's something that's high on their list of priorities. It was strange for me because, you know, it's not education. I love being educated, but like going to school, going to college, has never been a huge priority for me. Getting the grades has never been a huge priority for me. So it's, you know, it's a little interesting that never rubbed off on me. My mom was in a military family. My grandfather was in the Army when she was growing up, and so they moved to many different states and lived in many different cities. The way that shaped me and my family as a whole, my family is they're for the military, but myself, I'm pretty anti-military and anti-conflict type of person. So I guess seeing what my family went through during their time in the military and seeing like the different things, like the perspective they learned from being in that position, it kind of made me realize like maybe it's not necessary to, you know, be trained to kill people. My dad is a minister in the church. Wanted to be a pastor when he was younger, and he grew up like being around many pastors. And it's just, I don't know, at some point he wanted me to be one, but I'm not that type of person. Like, yeah. I don't like talking about religion with my family because it's weird, because I don't believe in anything that they believe in. I like to believe that we're a lot more open-minded than most families, like as far as like when it comes to religion and like accepting other people's beliefs and like customs and like the way they do things. So we're very open-minded. Like it's actually really beautiful because my grandfather, who's a pastor, most people would think that he's like a really strict Christian, but he's a very open-minded person. He's very accepting and loving. But for my neighborhoods now, my dad's neighborhood is a very upper middle class to upper class neighborhood. So it's mostly white. And my mother's neighborhood is upper middle class black neighborhood. So it's interesting. I'd like to say I feel more at home in my mom's neighborhood because it's not like I have to try and be like, you know, censor myself. I have to try and be some like change of my habits. I can walk down the street and I feel like I'm being watched all the time. Like my dad's neighborhood, it's just like I feel like I'm being watched all the time. So it's a little strange. I mean, it's a safe neighborhood, but at the same time, I'm still a little weary. But my mom's neighborhood, I have no issues there. I can walk down the street. I walk up and down the streets all the time. Nobody gives me second looks. So this picture is of me, my sister, and my brother. My brother is now 13. My sister is now 20, I believe. Terrible brother. But my parents were like going through a divorce, and I think all of us were kind of like struggling during that time. So it was hard. Now I feel like most of the time I can rely on them. Like, you know, so it feels nice to have them around when they are around. My sister's in school right now. My brother is usually around, so I see him often. So this next picture is of me with my siblings again, my stepmother, and my dad. And so my family's recently become like a biracial family, so I have a brother and a sister, but they are white. We seem to get along pretty well from the beginning. We never really had any real issues like surrounding race, but my parents being into racial relationship kind of like helped them open their eyes a little bit more. They grew up in a pretty diverse area, so they were already kind of exposed to like black culture and stuff like that. But just being around us kind of like, you know, made it more real and like made them care a lot more about the issues that surround, you know, people of color. This is just me and my stepbrother. He was in the last picture. This is just a picture of him. We're very much alike, like in our attitudes toward things. We're very chill a lot of the time. We don't get too worked up about most things, but he's a really cool dude, and we got along really well. We hang out all the time and play guitar and stuff. He's doing grown-up stuff now, so I don't see him nearly as often. You know, I just want to live like unafraid of being myself. I think it just means for me, at least during this time, it means to be very cautious at a time like this, but also like I hold a lot of pride now more than ever. I embrace it because it's something that's become really important to me. Something I try to do is like I try to not censor myself when it comes to issues like around black folks and like around the issues like police brutality. I've been trying to not censor myself, not keep myself quiet and speak, you know, the truth or what's going on to my people. And you know, I feel like just by doing that, I'm doing a lot to help myself like understand that I am a part of this. At the moment, I was still struggling to find my own identity, like trying to figure out where I belong in this kind of like in this moment. So it was just something that should never happen to anybody. And the fact that it's happened to my people at a disproportionate rate, like it's sickening. In the past, I was stunned, but like unsure, and I guess in a way it was kind of like me being really disturbed because I wasn't sure how to react. But now it's just I don't have any second questions about it. Like I feel disgusted that stuff like this happens still. So yeah.